Going to is a very interesting part of this because unpaid carers, people looking after someone at home, possibly, more than likely, have a job. And it's how businesses are going to have to cope with this fact of life, because it's going to continue and continue and continue. There aren't enough nurses, I don't think, available, enough nursing homes at the moment to actually cope with the demand. I mean, am I right there, Laura?
The majority of carers, or when people come to caring, it's when in their late 40s onwards. They're employees who tend to have had a lot of investment in them. They can be quite valuable to companies, and huge numbers of them have to give up employment, and that's really difficult for them financially, and it's also not particularly good for business. What we do as an organisation is we have something called Carer Friendly Company, and we now come out and talk to local businesses about how they can support carers in the workplace, so how they can identify them and put in place friendly policies that enable people to stay at work for as long as possible. We've delivered a couple of sessions out in the city now, and it's something that we're looking to roll out as time goes on.
How does the session usually work?
It's quite informal, just to sit and have a chat about what is an unpaid carer, then talk about how that might impact on them in the workplace, and then how organisations can change. So there's things like a lot of places have socials. They have them in the evenings, and it's difficult for carers to go. So thinking about putting things in at lunchtimes so that everybody can attend. It's looking at ensuring managers understand what the law is around unpaid leave. Some bigger companies will actually give paid leave as well, which is brilliant. It's about colleagues really as well, thinking about who they're working with. Do they know that they're an unpaid carer? And actually, are they saying to them, how are you? For many carers, people always talk about the person they're caring for, and work can be a bit of time away, but also understanding that they will have to leave dead on the dot because they have caring responsibilities. So sometimes we can get a bit huffy, can't we, with colleagues who always seem to be clock watching. Well, there's probably a reason why they're clock watching, and people can be aware that huffiness is going on. So let's have a little bit more niceness, I think, in the workplace to support people. It's usually just very small tweaks and changes that you can do just by thinking about it, and that's what our session aims to do. And so we're looking at colleagues, we're looking at managers, and we're looking at business owners to try and make those small changes, and also for them to know that we exist. And actually a big part of what they can do to support that carer is signposting them to us.